Repetitive robot voice, check. Video that has nothing to do with what I'm saying and will give SM money they don't deserve. Check. Instrumental of a song turned so low that you can barely hear it because I don't have any volume control whatsoever. Check. Now that that's out of the way, hey guys, before y'all come for me in the comments, this is what y'all voted for. I'm only a little bleb driven by constant validation from strangers on the internet. Please don't unsubscribe. Anyway, let's get into it. Love y'all, see you on the other side. Starting off with the most liked opinion. I don't like how everyone dissed NCT's music and collectively called it noise, and now when JYP groups are doing it, it's suddenly revolutionary. First off, all this opinion made me laugh. Because it's so painful. I've said it before, and I'll say it 100 times if necessary, but NCT's music up until NCT 2018 was way ahead of its time. Imagine if they debuted with the 7th Sense in 2018, they would have blown up. Also, NCT 127's first and second mini album were essentially what Stray Kids are doing these days. Bottom line is, I will never not be mad that SM suddenly decided to completely 180 their concept, releasing songs like Superhuman and Regular, and pretending as though 2016 to 2017 NCT music never happened. Had they sticked with their type of music, I bet more people would have gotten into them as time passed, and they would have been popular for their unique style. But alas, no, SM is hungry for money. What's new? This only applies to 127 though. NCT Dream, you're doing surprisingly amazing. Sweaty. Concerning Wavy, do you have an hour to waste? Because I don't. Red Velvet is more talented than Twice and Blackpink. Don't attack me. I completely agree with this opinion. Red Velvet is one of the most well-rounded girl groups out there right now. Not only are they amazingly talented, meaning every member has good vocals, can dance, and they do have good stage presence despite many people claiming they don't, but their concepts are the most diverse in the game right now and show many different sides of them. They aren't afraid to try concepts that might not be received too well by the audience, and in my opinion it pays off. I'm not trying to say Twice isn't talented, but I do believe Red Velvet is ahead of the game. Also Blackpink, love them, but they obviously can't keep up with either. Here are two similar opinions that I really wanted to address. First, people should talk less about the ship thing. There's no problem in shipping someone, but I see a lot of people that focus in the ships and forget to support the group itself. This is getting worse and people keep ignoring it. Second, the ships that are most likely gonna be real are the ones that are not shipped that much and interact a lot. And the ships that are least likely gonna be real are shipped a lot. I mean, they can be real, but, you know, like they barely interact and are shipped a lot and have most of fans take the ship to extreme in a bad way. I mean, shipping is alright, but some fans take it to extreme. I'm talking about ships of mostly female and male idols. Since you mentioned mostly female and male idols at the end, I'm gonna address that briefly. Honestly, K-pop is shipping idols that have interacted maybe once, maybe not even that much, is ridiculous. Stop making edits. Stop going crazy over them looking at each other for 0.00002 seconds. Support them if they do come open about being in a relationship. Two similar ones again about Super M. This new group SM is going to debut. The one with Taemin, Baekhyun, K, Lucas, Ten, Mark and Taeyang is just confirming the fact that SM is giving opportunities just to its most popular idols, putting them all in a group. I like the idea of SM's new super group, if only because it's a group for solo promotions. It's kind of self-evidently that SM is going to put its most popular idols into this group, so you can't really blame them for that. They want to gain traction from this project after all. What I don't get is why their individual groups and them as artists are already fairly popular as they are. I feel like SM is getting too ambitious, and honestly I can already see Super M fail before they even fully kicked off just because the lineup is so random and them wanting to debut in the US seems so forced, especially since they didn't even add idols from the US. If it was only a single song or album I would understand it, but then saying they will have more comebacks, if you can call it that, is just ridiculous. Mine and most people's biggest concern is that they will put Super M before the actual groups the guys are in, which will just leave their groups to linger. around whilst their most popular members work with Super M. But no matter what happens, please support them. It obviously wasn't their decision and they shouldn't suffer just cause SM is dumb. Cube actually isn't that bad of a company. I agree, Cube gives its artist a lot of freedom. I see why people are saying they suck for reasons such as ignoring CLC in favor of Idol, but from a company's point of view focusing on more popular groups makes sense. Also with the whole Hyuna and Dawn thing, Hyuna broke their contract by coming clean about their relationship, so I don't even know why people are mad at Cube for. Rules are rules. Lana doesn't deserve the hate she's getting. Yes, she is still lacking in performing, but some of y'all are annoying and hating on her just cause she's white and tbh. I feel like if she was in a group she wouldn't be getting this much hate. I don't really care for Lana, and I'm white, so I don't think I have much to say about white people becoming K-pop idols. But from my point of view, I honestly don't get why she would put herself out there knowing it's controversial for her to be an idol when she could just be a Western artist. Oh right, because she would flop as a Western artist. I feel like her company only let her debut because they knew she would cause controversies and that would give them attention. Also, Win-Win is better off without 127. 127 has too many members, and line distribution is still an issue. Win-Win wasn't getting the recognition he deserved. At least in Wavy he can actually do his job. I mentioned this in my other unpopular opinions video, but Win-Win is doing so much better in Wavy, and I get that people are wondering why he had to leave 127 when he was in the original lineup, and I get that it's awful that he didn't get to partake in their first world tour with his members, but I just feel like despite everything he's doing amazing in Wavy, and to me, it seems as though he wouldn't want to change that. Now to opinions about the big three. Maybe I'm wrong or I'm missing information, but I think that the supposed artistic advantage of being part of a famous company doesn't exist. Of course, they aren't bad companies, but taking away the effort that a person puts to fulfill a dream just because he's in such a company seems pathetic to me. The big three privilege exists, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but just a disadvantage to other good groups in a small company. I mean, let's be honest, probably at least half of the views on its debut was from JYP stans curios for the new group. I feel like it's partly this and partly that. There are always two sides. One, of course, if you debut under the big three your debut is going to get more attention than had it been under a small company, but also there's groups under small companies whose debuts blow up. It heavily depends on circumstances and luck for small companies, whilst for big companies they already have a support system which guarantees at least partly success. But of course all groups work hard, no matter if they are under a big or small company, and sometimes I feel like people tend to forget that. I hate the double-sided attitude of fans. Not all about the cute concept. If a group of not so known boys have a cute song, I see that everyone says how well they are. But if it's a group of not so known girls, the comments are they have no other concept because they're girls and the girls are cute. Obviously, that's not true, and it's not right. 100% agree. Boy groups with cute concepts have it so much easier than girl groups with cute concepts. When I feel like these days girl groups with cute concepts are much more rare than girl groups with girl crush concepts or any other similar concept for that matter. Prime example would be how Dream Note are out there slaying cute concepts and people are completely disregarding them. But if they did a girl crush concept, I bet that would change. Anyway, stan Dream Note, also CLC who came back with Goo Gooden and suddenly people were praising them left and right, and for boy groups most of them have more boy crush type of concepts, so when a boy group comes around with a cute concepts people are all over it. Mostly I feel like it's a matter of circumstances. Blackpink is overrated as hell. Blackpink is overrated. Blackpink are overrated. There is a lack of talent and stage presence. Rosé has a nice voice but bad technique. Jisoo is pretty stable, but on stage she looks blank. Lisa is a good dancer, but she ain't a rapper, and well, Jennie can't sing like her live solo stages were so bad. But since people choose look/style instead of actual talent or investment, they are really successful. Good for them. Anyway, this isn't an underrated opinion, and we all know that, but I still want to talk about it briefly. No matter if you're a Blink or not, you have to admit that Blackpink is overrated. but that doesn't mean they aren't talented and that their songs aren't good. They have so much potential that is getting wasted at this very moment. I really hope for them that YG puts more effort into them and doesn't rest on the success they already achieved. Also, for talent, I agree with most part. Rose is talented, but they need to stop making her sing with her unique voice. Jennie and Lisa can rap, but they aren't singers. Jisoo's technique is good, but they still need to work on her vocals more. Again, to opinions that tie into each other. K-pop is more focused on boy groups than girl groups, sadly, although both are still amazing, so don't attack me. The girl idols are the strongest. They perform while they are on their period, in high heels and things they might don't wanna wear, like miniskirts and these kind of things. And also, people sexualizing them so much, which can be freaking disgusting. Also, don't worry, your English is fine, ILY. I have nothing to add to this, completely agree and all is said. Also, my other, probably kinda offensive, unpopular pop opinion, it's his debut was okay, but isn't my type of music I will listen. And their recent comeback was okay as well. Doesn't really amaze me, okay, please don't attack me. It's his songs are boring. When it's he debuted, I always wondered why they went with Dalla Dalla and not Wanted, which would in my opinion have been a better debut. I like them a lot, but now that they've come back with Icy, I was kind of disappointed at first. It's a good song, but it reminds me a lot of Dalla Dalla. It grew on me, but they are all talented girls, so I hope they come back with something different next time. Unpopular pop opinions have gotten boring, and old BC people are stating the same ones over and over, or are just there to brag at their faves. Unpopular opinions are literally just personal opinions where you're given leverage to speak about your hate/love towards artists under the disguise of it being an unspoken fact, when in reality you could very well be the only who thinks that way, but nobody is ready for that discussion yet. Unpopular opinions would be better to watch it was made it an objective path, you know, not just a rant about how good/bad/overrated/underrated your favies. So guys, that's it for today. I didn't get to talk about all your opinions, because if I did, this video would have been an hour long. But if you guys want to, I will make a second video where I answer the rest. Let me know in the comments, please. Again, thank you all so much for 5k, and thank you for sending in your opinions and always being nice and respectful. Leave your thoughts in the comments as always. Bye.